Welcome to the 3D viewing tips video. Here we're going to show you what the new Frontier Nether map looks like and how to view it in 3D. We're looking at it now. You can see the spawn portal up here, and I can move around to see more on the screen. I can zoom in and zoom out, and if I change the tool I'm using, I can even spin around so I can get different view I want to see. Before we get started on learning how to use all these tools, let's figure out how to get here in the first place. So I'll close this PDF document and we'll start over. The Frontier Nether map is a simple PDF document, but you're going to need Adobe Reader in order to view it in 3D. Foxit Reader for Windows isn't going to work, neither is Preview for the Mac. But once you've downloaded the Frontier Nether map from the thread on the forum, you can simply drag it over the icon or open it by one of the other standard means. And there we have it. The map opens right up. First thing I recommend doing is give yourself lots of space to view this in. So make the window bigger. And then we really want to make the white space take as much area as possible. One convenient way to do that is either to use the little zoom tools up here, or just click the fill to window button up here. And that should be the last time you need to mess with any of the tools that are up here on the main toolbar. Also, dependent upon how your version of Reader is configured, you might have some preferences set, so you've got things showing up on the left. You can get rid of those. You might have some things showing up here on the right. I recommend turning off all those so you have nothing but nice white space to look at. When you move your cursor onto the main screen, you should see this 3D tool palette pop up. The two most important tools we're going to use are consolidated on this little tool here, and they are Spin and Pan. You can also get them by right-clicking to get a context menu, at least you can on a Mac, and they'll be here. But the easiest way to get access to these tools is to click on that little triangle, go down to Expand 3D Tools, and then you'll find them conveniently just sitting there, very easy to use. The Pan tool allows us to move the world around, put whatever part we want at the center, and the Spin tool allows us to spin around the center. Using these two tools combined with zoom, you should be able to see anything you want. There is a button you can use so that you can just drag to zoom with your mouse, but it's much easier to select Pan or Spin and then just use the scroll wheel on your mouse to zoom in and out. So let's go back and take a look at the spawn. Just drag that into view. And then if I want to spin around to see what the perspective is, there I can see when I come out of the spawn portal, I can walk down the stairs and I get to the area here. Let's spin the world totally around to right here, where you can see the signboards that are on the wall and give the directions to the various places. I call this the main hallway. If you ever want to get back to the original orientation, just click the home button and you're right back at the default orientation. So here along the main hallway we have the slime farm, we have the arrow farm, we've got the relativitarium way over to the left. You can just drag and take a look at anything you want. If you want to see where's the stronghold, you can zoom around. I know it's over here, so I'll just zoom into it. Yeah, I see it. I can zoom out, maybe try and figure out by spinning how exactly do I get there. Looks like I have to go through this portal here, through the Arcades Digs portal to get there. There's a few landmarks on the map. So here's a door, here's a workbench, here's a chest. There are also some more useful landmarks that you'll find. For instance, there's another garden planted here by Gasman's Tower. And there's certainly room for lots of improvement. Let's take a look at a few advanced details that might be causing people problems if they're not aware of them. You can choose the shading shown for the model right here. There's lots of options. You're welcome to play with them, but what you want to have it set on is solid. To the left of that is a little control. You can either view the world in perspective as we are now, or you can get an orthographic view. Perspective is going to squeeze more onto the screen. Orthographic is going to make sure that the same distance measured as an inch on the screen here is identical to an inch anywhere else on the screen. This is sort of your gridded view. And in fact, if you set the view to be top down when you're an orthographic projection like this, then you're going to see pretty much the exact spacing between all of these little black portals that are here on the map. This view is particularly useful if what you want to do is figure out, if I put a new portal, say right here, am I liable to end up conflicting with one of the other portals? Since a portal here is at least as far away from the other portals in the neighborhood as we see as a distance being used for most of these, probably right here is pretty safe. Putting one right here is probably pretty dangerous. You can always return to the home view by pressing the home button. And that's all we have to show for right now. I hope everyone enjoys it. I'd love to get your feedback, suggestions, additions, changes, perhaps some names for some of these mystery portals that are in here that I don't really know where they go to. And we'll see if we can get a second version of the map up to replace this one. Thanks.